Sakari.
We are the children of the one Yahweh.
The chosen.
Ye are the chosen of the one Yahweh. And he has given his laws to us. Now everything belongs to us.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked.
Right? David said, deliver my soul from the wicked, man. Right? That's what you should be praying for. That when the cops come around, whenever the white man's around, you guys should be praying to the Most High that you don't get caught up when you get caught at a stoplight, man. And a white man goes ask you for your license or registration. You go down reaching for it, all of a sudden he's saying you got a gun and you got 6 shots in you, man. Right? Or if they say you're walking down the street, they say you fit a description. All of a sudden they come grab you up, they're saying you're resisting, and then you call back up, you got 6 cops on you, man. That's what David was praying to the Most High for. Deliver my soul from the wicked, man. From these wicked people who just love killing you blacks and Hispanics on the streets every single day.
Right.
Right?
Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
The Most High said the wicked is his sword. So the Most High will use wicked people to kill other people, man. That's why you should want to do good, so the Most High doesn't have the white man come and gun you niggas down. Right? Let me come on. No. 3. That's Psalms 16 and 40.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
So the Most High is called a nation that's not desired to gather themselves together. That's what we're out here trying to do. It's to gather our people together under who they are according to the scriptures, man. Which the Most High God calls you the Israelites, man, from the different 12 tribes. You got Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Issachar, Simeon. The names didn't just disappear out of the earth. The people are still on the earth to this day. And that's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians. Right? You're in this country. You got put here in slavery because you sinned against the Most High God. The Most High God threw you guys away from the east side of the earth all the way to the west side because you pissed them off so much. Because you can't stop killing each other, you can't stop robbing each other, or you can't stop worshiping idols, man. The Christian church is one of the most pagan worshiping cults in the whole world, man.
Come true.
Right? December 25th, you can easily look it up. Everyone should know that it's a pagan holiday, man. Christmas. It doesn't matter if you want to change it up to what it means nowadays. That's what people say. Oh, it means something else now. So is that an excuse for you to go and worship something that in the ancient days it had to do with something pagan, man? A lot of our people, they don't care, man. They don't care about keeping the commandments of the Most High. Right? They don't care about doing what the Most High says to do. They just want to do what everyone else wants to do, man. And you guys want to do what you want to do. And look what that's got us. Look at the situation that's got us in, man. Been about 400 years and we still haven't got on the top. Y'all been Christians, y'all been Muslims, y'all been Hindus, Rasta. Y'all been everything except what the Most High says you are, which is an Israelite, man. All that stuff you tried that hasn't worked, what makes you think it's gonna work now? Right? You got a precept?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself.
Right? This is what a lot of people don't understand, man. The Most High is all powerful. He made everything for his own pleasure, man. He made things he hates. He made things he likes. Right? Everything the Most High made is just for his own pleasure. So read.
The Lord, the Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
The Most High has made wicked people just to judge them, man. There's no such thing as free will. Yeah, we're telling you, we're out here being the Most High's mouthpiece, right? He doesn't expect everybody to get it. He doesn't expect everybody to repent. But if we come out here and warn you while we're doing good, then the blood is off our hands, right? The blood is off our hands. We don't have to worry about that. Right? But if we don't warn you, then the Most High, because we know better, the Most High is going to judge us for your own blood, man. We're going to die and you're going to die too. Right? You had a precept? Oh.
dealing with what you're talking about, all of Israel is out here in these false philosophies, right? Christianity, out here in Egg West, there's a lot of Rastafarianism, Nuwapian, all that stuff, right? This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
That's right, man. The scripture says our people don't know how to do good. Now there's people who say, oh, consciously everybody knows how to do good. So why is it that brothers and sisters can't stop robbing each other, man? Why is it that our women can't stop being and our men can't stop being a bunch of idolaters, man? Adulterers. Not everybody knows how to do good. Not everybody knows how to do evil, man. It's not common sense. It's not common sense in the ghettos of America and in Canada amongst blacks and Hispanic people. If it was common sense, you guys would be loving each other as the scriptures tells you to do. But then they got a problem. They got a problem with the scripture. Like, give me Leviticus 19 and 17. So you guys got a problem with the scriptures. What? Oh, come. See, a lot of our people got a problem with the scriptures because they say it's the white man wrote the book. The white man did not write the Bible, man. You Negroes and Latinos are the same people who wrote the Bible. Right? You black people and Latino people are the same people that wrote this Bible, man. It was not the so-called white man. Right? Whoever's gotten that person out. If our people were to keep this one simple commandment, right? 19 and 17. Our people would be better off spiritually and morally, man. Just living in the poor living condition that we're in. So it's not the Bible's fault, man. It's your guys' fault.
You're good.
Right?
This is Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So the Most High God, Yahweh, says you Negroes and Latinos are not allowed to hate each other in your heart. You can't even think about hating your brother, man. You should start practicing that, man. You know, us brothers up here, even if we get that malice towards each other, we remember this commandment, and we're like, no, we can't. I can't hate my brother. I can't bear that towards my brother. Even though I bumped into him, you know, and he gave me some attitude. Nah, the Most High said I can't do that, man. You gotta practice that, man. There's a lot of brothers. There's a lot of my people. I'm not around my people all the time, man. I never grew up around a lot of my brothers and sisters who be doing certain wicked things like that, you know. So I'm not around them like that, but when I get around them and they got attitude, I gotta remember, man, that's my people, man. I gotta treat them with respect, because the Most High has respect unto them, and it's a law to not bear any grudge against your people, man. But the white man, you can bear a grudge against the white man.
That's right.
That's right.
You can bear a grudge against the East Indian man, the Chinese man.
That's right.
All right. Fine. Read that from the top again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
You Negroes and Latinos shall not hate your brother in your heart. Right? That's what the Most High commands you to do. Right, read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
If any wise rebuke your brother, man. You see your brother smoking some cigarettes, you know it's damaging his lungs. You tell your brother, you know, you don't have to smack it off his hand, but you just let's work.
Tyrone is super zealous for
right? You don't gotta smack it out your brother's hand.
Yes.
Hey, brother, man. You know, smoking cigarettes ain't good for you. You know, you should try and change it up. You know, and take care of your health. You know, you instead rebuke you, even just in moral things. You know, it not just has to go back to the law. You see your brother doing something that's going off. You know, let him know that he shouldn't be doing that. Maybe he'll think about it the next time he goes to do something he knows is going off. You know, right? Read.
Verse 18, thou shalt not revenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
Right, so that's one of the most basic commandments that Christianity likes to teach, man. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Right? Right, and they tell you that your neighbor is everyone that lives around you in your neighborhood. Which the craziest thing is that our people be living around each other in the ghettos all the time. But you guys ain't loving each other as your neighbor. They'll love the white man though. They'll love the East Indian man. They'll love the Chinese man. But when a brother steps on another brother's J's, man, shots are firing off. Gonna go run up on him, ask him what size he wearing, And all of a sudden, he's missing shoes, man. You got him walking home barefoot in socks, man. Why would you want to wear anyone else stinking, dirty shoes anyway? Like, come on, man. You don't know how long he had that pair on. He might have had that pair like 3 months. It started to the grip starting to come off at the bottom, man. The soles. Just get you a fresh pair of kicks, man. You don't have to rob it from your brother. Hey, give me First Corinthians 4 and 10.
My bad.
Right, no, you're good, bro. You're good. Bro.
You're good.
4 and 10 it should be. So start at verse 9.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. For I think that the Most High has set forth us, the apostles, last.
Right? And we like to appoint ourselves servants instead of giving ourselves those bigger titles, you know? And Paul says he thinks the Most High set the apostles up last. Because what happens before a kingdom falls? The Most High sends his servants out to let the people know that this kingdom is about to fall. And there's no such thing as Rome falling without Yahushua and the apostles telling them. You literally read the New Testament. In the New Testament, these guys are telling the people that the Romans that this place is getting ready to be destroyed. The same thing now, man. We're letting you know that the Most High is getting ready to destroy Canada and America, man. For all the sins that is done against you, black people, Latino people, Native Indian people. That's right. And it's righteous in the Most High's eyes that he's gonna do it too.
And I agree with you.
That's right.
Right? Yeah, and you're going into slavery, Esau.
That's right.
That's a new kingdom that's getting ready to be set up on the earth, man. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians are gonna be ruling you. And in righteousness, and you're gonna have all your enemies in slavery under you, man.
That's right.
You see that Edomite walking around with Jake. He's gonna be a good servant in the kingdom, man. He's gonna make a really good servant. All right.
Jake might serve in my tank.
Right now.
You know, it's Psalm 2 come.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 2, verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
Hey, that Soggy head was gonna read more.
And the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
See what the Negro and Latino Native Indian man don't know is that the Most High said out of his own mouth that he made the world for your sakes. So
right.
It's not a big thing to ask him for slaves, man.
That's right.
It's not a big thing to ask him for land. The Most High said he'll give you that if you just do what he said to do. Right, but if you continue in doing what you want to do, then you're gonna end up being destroyed even more and more.
That's right.
It's not far-fetched to tell you that it's gonna look like a genocide is getting ready to happen on our people, man. That's what's gonna be looking like on the earth real soon. We're not telling you anything you can't fathom. We're telling you something you can see right before you every day. You guys go out in the streets and protest, and it seems like the white man just starts killing you even more. Just the week before when we were here, the second we left, all hell broke loose. So, as after George Floyd, it seems like more white cops are killing black people and Latino people even more, man. The Most High is trying to let you guys know what his servants, his prophets are telling you is going to come to pass. They're going to start killing you guys even more and more, man, unless you get right, unless you repent.
That's right.
Right? So read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death.
This is how we're going to overcome the so-called white man in this kingdom, man.
That's right.
By coming out here, literally coming out here and doing what we're doing, telling you Negroes and Latinos who you are according to the scriptures, man. That you're God's chosen people, that you're the Israelites, man. You got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments and repent. Right? This is how we're going to overcome it, by going out on the street corners, keeping these commandments, having faith, and preaching the gospel, man. So read.
Verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
That's right, man. So the more, see, on the natural sense, a lot of our people don't understand what our people actually wake up, man. Is why the Most High is having more death and destruction come on the earth. The more you Negroes and Latinos come back to your God, man, the more death and destruction is going to happen on the earth in this kingdom. Coming back to what the Most High God calls you, right? Judah, Benjamin, Levi, right? Keeping his Sabbath day. right? Keeping his high holy feast days and forsaking the ways of this place instead.
Fine.
Right? Showing the Most High that you have faith in him and not faith in this damn white man. Because the white man's already struggling to keep his economy up and floating, man. These guys are $1 trillion in debt. Right? They're gonna have to jump to a whole. They're gonna have to do a reset and go for a digital currency now. Right? Their the food is getting ready to be shortened. All hell's getting ready to break loose, man. And all Jake is worried about is getting lineups. That's all Jake's worried about right now, man. It's getting lineups. You're making another chop. When are you guys gonna see the seriousness of what's getting ready to happen? See, that's what we telling you. Coronavirus ain't nothing yet, man.
That's right.
Coronavirus ain't nothing compared to what the Most High is getting ready to do on this place, man. Right. You hear about the plagues that happen in the scriptures. This is nothing compared to. But the Most High is gonna really show you guys some to make you fear him, man. And in those times, he ain't gonna listen to you. He ain't gonna hear your voice.
Lucky, that's why it says seek him where he be found.
Fine.
Fine.
Right.
1 Corinthians 4:9, for I think that the Most High had set forth us, the apostles, last, as they were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men.
You see, it's mainly the brothers and sisters, the brothers that be out on the street, and the highways and byways, man. You get put on the news. People making YouTube videos about you. people walking by scoffing at you. You know, it's mainly those brothers on the highways and the byways who are being made a spectacle. Yeah.
How are you made a spectacle at your house on the keyboard?
Right? Right?
Right? Yeah,
That Twitter fingers, bro.
And then when you
Being made a spectacle because
Fine.
there's idiot on the keyboard.
right? When you come into this truth, you know your brother may not call himself. He may call himself black, but that doesn't mean he's not an Israelite. So and it's crazy. The craziest thing is our people make themselves spectacles unto men, anyways, man. Just like our people were marching and protesting just 2 weeks ago, and you guys were twerking, man. Imagine if a news crew came down here. Oh, look at the Black Lives Matter protest, and look at these Negroes shaking their butts in front of the cameras, man.
Even in other countries, our people are still doing protests and working for the cause.
Right, man.
With their panties, like.
See, you guys are just trying to provoke. You guys going around marching and twerking. You're getting ready to. You're antagonizing the Most High, man. You just want him. You just want him to judge you, man. And when the man's come and tell you, your sis, you gotta stop doing that. You know, you gotta dress more modestly. They're gonna come up and bark in your face. All right.
Because these people are spectacles and fools for their own sake and for the white man's sake, right? But we are for this sake, right? Verse 10, we are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised.
That's right, man. And Hamashiach means Christ, all right? We're fools for his sake, man. The same way he was made a fool for the sake of you blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, man. But he had to get up on that cross and people were spitting on him. Your apostle was talking about if a man would hawk up a loogie and spit on you, you'd want to kill him, man.
That's how Jake would do it.
That's how they were doing it, man.
Jake would do it like that.
Brother, if a man were to do that to you on the street, just walking by, you'd literally want to kill him. You throw fists and hands on him. Imagine a man who's sent to die for you, and all you guys you're hitting him, spitting on him. Right. You think he's not gonna come? And the Most High is giving him charge to kill you guys when he comes back to render.
Knowing that he could call 12 legions of angels out and destroy everybody, man.
That's the obedience he had to his father, man. That's the obedience he had to his father. He had to wait. You know how long he's been waiting up there in the heavens just to get judgment on these people?
Yeah,
when he was on the cross, he said I could destroy this whole place right now. Like, what are you guys talking about? Everyone's mocking him. Yeah, then do it then, you know? Jake's going around mocking him, telling you if you can do it, do it. We know who our God is, man. We know which God we're serving. And he told us to do this, man. Doesn't matter how people look at us. Doesn't matter how we feel about it. We got to do this if we want that salvation.
That's right.
All right? And we're doing this in hopes of calling you black, Latinos, and Native Indians back to your God, man.
Right.
Back to being an Israelite as you were born. Ready, got precept?
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 10, verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. But when they persecute you in the city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. And that's spiritual because we did that, man. We were in Saga bringing it out for a few weeks, and they said, nah, you guys can't do this here. You guys gotta get out of here. So we went to another city. We're on the Jane. You know, we went to Young and Dundas. Got kicked out of there because of COVID. Then went to the Jane. Jane was kind of dead, so we came to Egg West.
Right. And that's through the Spirit too, because Yahushua just told finished telling the disciples, you guys ain't gonna cover all Israel by the time I even come back. So the Most High has us switching up spots and going to this location and this city, the next city, so we can gather more seeds, plant more seeds, and warn more brothers and sisters. So when evil comes to that city, or evil happens to you, then you were warned already. That's all through the Spirit, right?
Verse 24, the disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master.
Right, and the disciples were happy when they got beaten for Christ's sake, man. They were happy about it, that they suffered being made fun of and being made a spectacle for his sake. Right, so if he went through that, and he had the power to overcome it, literally, and he obeyed what the Most High told him to do and die on that cross and be risen the third day, what makes you think that you don't have to go out on the street, on the highways and byways, and be made fun of and be made a spectacle, man? Right, so read.
If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household?
Beelzebub's a demon, man. Right? Beelzebub's a demon. They're calling who the world calls Jesus Christ a demon. So what do you think they're gonna say about us? Oh, you guys hate white people?
Yeah, they've been demonizing us.
You guys don't like white people, man?
Black people.
Nobody calls Christians demons and
Right.
devils.
Right.
Black Christians.
Yeah, you don't see nobody making fun of Christians, and people make fun of Christians because these guys be bugged out, right? But no one's looking at them like they're the most evil people on the earth. Even though the same white man who erected Christianity has done nothing but rape, rob, and murder under the name of Christianity, man.
Right.
Telling you got to keep the 10 Commandments. This man stole this whole land.
Right.
One of the 10 Commandments says, "Thou shalt not steal." Now, so ask the white man, how the hell did you take this land, man? But you want to call yourself a Christian, right?
If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call him of his household? Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be shown. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops.
Listen, we heard this in the ears, we heard this in the secret and dark, and we came out to the highways and byways. We got to proclaim this gospel to everybody, right?
That's right.
See, what the people don't understand, what you Negroes and Latinos got to understand, man, the gospel that the Bible speaks of is you ruling over this earth, man, and you having slaves and you having your own land, you living in peace amongst each other,
Con.
in peace, man.